So here we are on Winterberg. We're in the new Tier 8 German stroke Swiss medium tank, the Panzer 58 Mutz, which I love. It's a Tier 8 game, so we've been lucky. Bizarrely in this game there are no scouts, no light tanks at all. Their team is incredibly heavy dominated. I can't even, how many they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 9 heavy tanks. So I like putting optics on my tanks, my medium tanks particularly, because they increase that spotting ability. So I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to head up to this middle ground, see what we can spot. Here we go. There's a whole load there straight away. And you know, realistically, with them having no scouts, unless they send some mediums up to this middle ground, we're going to have a field day here. Let's see what else we can see. Oh, there's a bounced. That's frustrating. Got their attention though. So some assistance damage there for sure. See that KV. Can we hit him? Not paying attention. Oh, there's an OI just hit us. Ow! Took out my gunner. That's annoying. Obviously I haven't got Sixth Sense on this tank, which makes this a bit of a slight challenge to do this sort of mid-ridge pushing. But we'll keep going. And there's the ONI. Oh, he's at angle. They're both angled quite well, but if I can hit that, I couldn't. There's a little cheek area just above the sort of what would be the mudguard on the OI that sometimes you can get lucky in pen, but I didn't there. So let's see if we can get another shot. Can we find him again? There he is. He's pulling back. I think we've tracked him. I think, and we've loaded gold. With those OIs at that angle, I think we needed it, but oh no, the KV3 obviously can't see us, and this is their problem. They've got no scouts, and all their mediums, for some reason, appear to have rushed into the city, and these heavies are just stuck. They can't really see us, and they can't deal with us. I've changed back to regular ammo because I'm just hitting that KV3 in the side, and he's dead. So that's the first kill. OI, that's more of a problem. But I've got that little section that time, I think. The OI has some really weird shapes in it. Oh, and there's a M6. Okay, so he's fade up and come through. So let's push forward, see what else we can spot. There's some IS far through there. Again, he's quite well angled. So I don't think he was deliberately angled. That's just the way he happened to stop. So never mind. I don't think they've got anybody on the back line. It doesn't look like their TD's over this way. They've only got one TD. The mediums we know are in the city. So I think that M6 that's up round here is isolated. So let's just keep a frontal armour going forward. Right, there he is. Let's go and have him. He's all alone, poor lad. Bang. That's a low roll. 218. We can do 240 on this. And we'll finish him off. Okay. So he's down, but really all the mayhem in this battle was caused by the fact that their mediums rushed into towards the cap rather than coming out to the middle ground and contesting that middle ground. If they had have done, we couldn't have been as aggressive pushing that area, and then their fairly slow moving heavies wouldn't have had so much problems getting across the field. I mean, most of them barely got out of their where they started. Look at these two OI wrecks here. You know, they barely got out of their spawn, frankly. Bit of a silly mistake here. I stopped and really aimed, which was good, but then yeah, I did the old stop inside onto an IS. Was that nice? Yeah, IS6, which was not very clever, and he took out my engine, but never mind. Live and learn. So we've done 1,700 damage. We're going to come around, see if we can hit these two tanks here. I'm not sure whether they'll be paying attention to them. Whereas the SU is a really dangerous tank, and I was aiming for his ammo rack. I believe it's around that area, but didn't manage to hit him. So let's see if aim for the lower plate. Yeah, dodged his shot. So that was a good roll. 2-6. And there's a T-34 lower, aiming for his lower height. That was a bit annoying. He got me. I think I hit the wreck there. Never mind. He's toast. This game is over. GG. Nice. And that's why I kind of like having coated optics on a lot of my mediums for that sort of game. Okay, normally I put them on because you're going to be games where you are bottom tier and it's hard to do a huge amount of damage, but and sort of being able to spot things for your team obviously gives you credits in terms of assistance damage and so forth. But also there are occasions where having really good spotting ability with the optics and what have you, and good crew skills for that, really help your game. And that was a classic instance of that, I think. You know, we finished up with second class mastery, bruiser, fighter effect, and look at all the spotting we did. I'm amazed that we didn't actually get a spotting badge or a scouting badge. 1, 2, 3, well 8 it says it here. 8 of the team, enemy team, we spotted in that engagement. We got 3 lots of assistance as well as a lot of damage, so we finished up top for XP, base XP of 1131, 2500 damage and 2 kills, which was pretty good. Let's look at the statistics. Yeah, so 1200 assistance. We spotted 8 vehicles, and we damaged 7 of them. So 16 shots fired, 15 hits, 11 penetrations. We were firing at some of those OIs at long range and the angles are just not quite right, but whatever. Still good shooting, I think. 2500, I mean, look, good shooting because we only actually missed 1 shot. Everything else actually hit the target. 2510 damage, took 3 hits, all 3 penetrated. Yeah, that's going to happen in this vehicle. Unless you can get in a hold down position and get frankly a bit lucky, you're not going to bounce much. But that's another reason for having a premium. Look at that, 95,000 XP. We did fire some premium, so that reduced but almost 80,000 credits we made out of that match. First win of the day, 3,500. But it's that spotting ability. I mean, we got to that central line on the map and peeked over, and the enemy didn't seem to have any scouts. Did they have any scouts at all? No, I don't think they did. So they had nothing that came to contest that middle area apart from that M6 who got really isolated, poor bugger. You know, really they just didn't have anything to contest it. So once we knew where they were big, slow, heavy tanks largely, and we just overwhelmed them. So yeah, put optics on a tank, and it opens up a whole new potential for you. So yeah, that's my advice. Anyway, it's been Gamerdom. Thanks for watching. Please do consider a like and subscribe. It really helps, makes me feel good about doing the videos, and the subscriber base is slowly growing and the views are going up, which is great. So hopefully at some point you know, we'll reach a decent enough number that I can start doing some competitions and so forth. And if you have any replays you want me to show, or what have you, just send them over to me. Be gratefully received. So anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy your gaming. Be careful out there, and remember, it's just a game. Have fun. Cheers.